feeling ready?
Yep.
Let's do this.
All right.
Okay. Continue sailing because I'm going to play with how stable the boat is.
Oh, now we're moving actually pretty nice. Interesting.
Should we go for it?
Okay.
Okay. Nice. Man, the boat really wants to stay upright.
Yeah. I'm trying to give it some counter leverage just for fun.
Okay, let's let it happen. Let it happen.
Okay, okay.
Push it away. And now come, bring your weight back in. And bring the sheet in.
Here you can see the reserve stability of the First Mate with that deck. The deck really prevents the capsize at this stage. There's water pouring in through the oarlock hole, and still we're not capsizing. Okay. There's your double bathtub amount of water that we're about to scoop up. But look how stable this boat is on its side, giving me time to grab the anchor. Now I got the anchor on this big giant spool that I've made, and I'm letting out 30-40 feet of road, and now it's time to pull the boat upright. And look at that. That is a one-handed job. Without telling me, Nick was waiting until I had my arm on my side to pull himself in. Now you can see the waves are kind of threatening. But they're not adding much more water. It's helping that the anchor is now taut and the bow is pointing into the waves, which is exactly what you'd want, and I don't think there's another wave that puts any water in. That's the big fear that I have, is that the waves are going to continue dumping water in faster than I can bail the boat. Our goal was to try to go out in a pretty fierce afternoon to do this test. It ended up being pretty light winds, 8 to 10, but then I thought that I wanted to practice how I would do it heavier, so I dropped the rig. Dropping the rig was not necessary in these circumstances, and I could have helped bail instead of tiring out Nick. It also takes me some time to drop the rig, so this is kind of an instructive bit of footage for me to watch, and I want to get more effective at doing this, especially in windy, scary conditions. But my thinking was that if we're getting blown around in big chop, I wouldn't want the rig just flapping around. Nick's feeling like it's safe enough to sail, so I would stop the bailing clock right there at 4 minutes. I wish I could say that this sailing speed was enough for the auto bailers to work, but it is not. You have to be going probably double this speed for the auto bailers to really work and drain the boat. We had a great afternoon together, hanging out, sailing, and doing this capsize test. Big thanks, Nick Bertulis, for being willing to don a wetsuit and get dunked with me in San Francisco Bay. I learned a lot, and I do want to come out and do a notch higher. I want to be ready for a rough capsize at all times. But this test has me feeling like the boat really does not want to capsize, and that's a good feeling.